Welcome back to the Nice Fine Wholesale YouTube channel. We're at ASD Market Week, kind of live, kind of not, but we're here with Whatnot, doing our little series of cool people, cool companies doing cool things at ASD Market Week in Vegas in August 2024. We still haven't named this series, so we're rolling with the punches here. Yeah. But Whatnot has volunteered to be a participant here because they got a really, really cool platform, something that's been blowing up, something that is very closely tied to what Nice Fine Wholesale does, what the resale community that we're parts of does. And you guys have been a great tool to a lot of our customers, to a lot of our resellers. So honored to have you guys on.
Love to hear it.
Would love to learn more about Whatnot and how can sellers benefit from using your guys' platform. So, Kristina, who are you? What do you do? And why are we here?
Yeah. So nice to be here. Hey, everyone. I'm Kristina. I lead our launch team at Whatnot. Launch is our home for emerging categories. So my team builds a lot of new initiatives across the company and really sees them into maturity. And so we're here at ASD. There's a ton of categories here. So we're scoping the scene and just seeing how we can further help this community of resellers and sellers grow.
Awesome. What do you think about just the product selection? Isn't ASD
oh my gosh,
massive?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So I love the variety and just love the breadth here. I think the coolest thing that we heard today was someone came up to us and said they sell parts for gumball machines, which I was like, that is so incredible that you have that specificity.
Yes.
So just seeing the range here, I think the scale of these businesses has been really, really impressive. And again, we're here to listen and to learn and to see how our platform can be a home for all of these people.
Definitely. I mean, the niching is amazing.
Yeah.
I've never realized how niche a business and a person can really get with their skill sets until you come to a place like ASD Market Week, where there's a place and a home and a booth for everything.
Yeah, and I think that's what Whatnot is too, right? We like to think of ourselves as a home for everybody, right? And we can get to this about how we started, but we really started in a niche that was a really, really strong community. And from there, we've grown to find all of these other communities surrounding it and beyond it. And again, that's what we want to be. We want to be a home for everyone.
Yeah, please. So if you don't mind expanding, how did Whatnot come about?
Sure.
I know you guys are new kids on the scene when it comes to reselling, right?
Yeah.
So how did it start? When did it start? Where are you guys located? And
Yeah, totally. So we were founded in 2019. We originally started as a Funko Pop marketplace. Our founders, Grant and Logan, were big Funko Pop collectors, and I think they saw at the time this need for a more trusted environment for a hobby that they really loved and a business opportunity, obviously, that they found really, really compelling. So we started in that, and then COVID hit, and the team built live shopping. And from there, the live auction element really took off. And I think they just saw, again, a really, really passionate community come together around a really cool and innovative format. And from there, we just expanded into other categories. And again, really wanted to be a home for people who really congregated around certain passions. So from there, we went into a couple other collectible categories, and then we launched into fashion. And now we're here again, just seeing where we can go from there.
Awesome. So a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try.
We're gonna try.
Okay. So a couple of themes that I'm sensing here. Community.
Yes. Community.
And I'm losing my voice. I apologize. But community.
Yes.
Live auction selling. I think that's a completely new thing that's been taking over the industry and the marketplace. What else? Community. The live and then categories.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't know that there's more than collectibles on Whatnot. There's everything on Whatnot.
Everything, yes.
So, open mic.
Yes,
Unpack that.
Unpack that. Category, communities, and live selling.
Yeah.
So community is really our bread and butter, right? That's how we started. That's why we were founded, was for a specific community that needed a trusted place to really buy, sell, interact, and just have fun. Whatnot is so fun. And again, that's really what we want to keep it as. We want to keep it as a fun place, really thinking about commerce and bringing that live commerce online as well. I think it really has the best of both worlds. So it has the live interaction that you get from going into a store, being at a show, being at a Comic-Con, right? Being at ASD. And then it also has the ease of online selling, right?
Yeah.
We love the checkout button. We love the add to cart. We love how easy it is just to buy something and have it show up at your house. So it really combines the best of both worlds on both of those aspects. Categories, again, I think the sky is the limit for us. We really want to find places where live can add a lot of value, and where, again, like our company can continue to like learn and innovate. And then live, what to say about like live auctioning and live selling? It's really cool to see just how it makes sellers so successful.
Yes.
I think one thing that we love to share is that sellers on Whatnot sell on average 9 times more than any other marketplace or platform channel that they sell on.
Just purely based off the speed, I'm guessing, right?
The speed, and I think again, just like the community and the relationships that they're building through this format. So I think again, Whatnot was founded for giving small businesses a chance like to really, really grow and thrive in a really new environment. And that's what we've seen happen, which has been really, really stunning. And again, we're just here to see all of the other applications that we can really bring it to. So the inventory, like it's selling really fast, I think is something that has allowed some of these businesses to become multi-million-dollar businesses every year. And then the other thing is like, there's just a ton to see on Whatnot. Every week, there are 2 million hours of streaming that happen on Whatnot.
Every week, 2 million hours?
Yeah, 2 million hours of streaming. So you're in cards, you can jump to fashion. I'm about to go, get some beauty products, right? We've got budding categories too, right? Like go into home and garden and find some home decor. Plants is something else that sits within our team that has been really, really cool.
That's cool. I'd be down a bit on some cactuses.
Yes, some cacti, some succulents.
Yes.
Philodendrons are like the big thing apparently
awesome.
within the category. Variegated philodendrons for all of you watching at home. It's the most I would say aesthetically pleasing feed to go down.
I bet. And then anyone that's selling it got it like a cute setup, like in a garden. Yes.
Exactly.
I like it.
That's a little bit categories, community, live auction. I feel like I hit your 3 points.
Thank you for unpacking that very loaded question.
Yes.
But all right, can you talk a little about the user base? You said 2 million hours every week of streaming, right?
Yeah.
So what's the user base like? How many people are streaming versus how many people are actually just watching and buying?
Yeah. What I'll say is we have millions of users who are buying and selling every single week across our platform. And again, that's across like 80 plus categories.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys are blowing it up.
Yeah, I think so. We're out here. I think again, what our community what our company is really founded on is listening and learning and figuring it out. So that's why we're here. We're here to listen. We're here to learn, and we're here to figure it out with businesses to understand how we can continue to help them grow.
Sure. this kind of leads perfectly into my next question.
Sure.
Which is tips and tricks for those new resellers.
Yes.
What are you hearing? What works? What doesn't? What is your best advice for people that are trying to get into this? They see the opportunity. They want to capitalize on it. Let's get a Whatnot sign up going and get started.
Yes,
right?
Definitely. The first thing that I would say in terms of tips and tricks is just get started. It's so easy. It is so easy. And I'm talking to all you sellers out there. I'm your number one hype woman. I believe in you to get started today. And the thing that's so cool about Whatnot is, again, that it's powered just by your phone. You don't need any special camera equipment. You don't need audio equipment.
That's huge.
You don't need a professional photographer, videographer, whoever did your wedding. I don't know. You can just do it yourself. Put up your phone, start a live stream. Add some product in there and just run some things and engage with the community. We always talk about the first couple lives really being about figuring out the process of what works and what people want, how to start your bids, again, how to engage with chat. But I would say, I think a lot of people feel intimidated and overwhelmed by the thought of live auctioning and live selling, and I would just
recording YouTube videos.
Exactly. Sure. Yes. Our cool people, cool company, cool category, whatever series this is.
That's the series.
That's the series with the whatever at the end, I guess. I'll be happy to be in that bucket. Whatnot is happy to be in that bucket. But yeah, so I would say really just starting.
Yes.
And we have so many great tools at Whatnot. The Seller Academy is here to be your best friend.
Can you talk about the resources available? Because I know you guys
Yeah.
do a pretty damn good job of teaching your
Totally.
your community and your resellers to be successful.
Yeah, and again, I think like that's all chalked up, I guess, to like, again, why our company was founded, again, listening, learning, figuring it out, and just the people we hire. I'm here with my amazing team who
shout out to the team.
Shout out to the team who crushes it and is here to help. And I think that's one thing that really differentiates Whatnot from other companies, is just like how much we care and how much we are here to help and serve like all of these communities. But from a resources angle, so onboarding, we have like, an onboarding meeting that you go to and someone walks you through best practices, how to be successful on Whatnot. We have a bunch of resources within the Seller Academy that also teach you how to ship, how to use shipping, as well as, again, best practices for like live streaming, how to make sure that you're in accordance with our policy and running a really trusted and safe like space for people. So I think like combined with that, we also have a community team that runs seller summits, which we love, that are, on Whatnot, and they're there to really be.
Are they in person? A seller summit? I don't think I've heard.
Not right now.
It's not like a meetup. It's
no,
more.
It's not. It's virtual, but
cool.
We usually like cover a topic, and we'll bring in people from around our company to talk about different topics that we know are top of mind for sellers and that matter to them, and then give them education.
And now these people are meeting other sellers they can network with, and that community keeps building, and now you're getting better and better every time because you got friends now to bounce ideas off of and ask for questions and tips and tricks. That's cool. That's really cool.
And 100%. And I think like that's also just the cool thing about Whatnot beyond the business, is just like the relationships that form because of it, right? Like sellers become friends, buyers become friends because they're all, they're in the same live streams, they care about the same things, they share the same passions.
Yes.
And, I think you just start to see this really emerging community and supportive community come together to like figure out this space, as one, which is cool. Like everyone wants to see other people be successful because there's just this understanding that if everyone on Whatnot is successful, then just like this space will grow, and like everyone will continue to be in the best position to build the business that they want to build.
I love it. We're all about that at Nice Fine Wholesale. That's why we do these videos, and we put them out on our channel for free as a resource, as a source of information. And if you couldn't be here at the show, bam, now you just met Whatnot and you know what they're all about, which is awesome.
Nice to meet you. I feel very connected.
Let's talk about ASD. We're at the trade show. You mentioned the relationship building happens on the platform.
Yes.
Bring it back to the grassroots. You're at the trade show. How's the networking been at ASD Market Week? What are you seeing? How are you liking it?
Well, one, I think like it's really been cool for ASD to be a place where we can like really meet two things. One is developing relationships with our existing seller base and customer base. And, we've had people come up to the booth who are like, I sell on Whatnot. And we saw some people, that we work with closely here too. And so just to see them in person, put a face to the name, continue to just like show up, and again, like share that we're really excited to continue to figure things out with them, has been really, really cool. And then just meet new people, again, that we've been connected with, like maybe digitally, had a couple phone conversations with, and just be able to spend time with them and learn more about their business, but also learn more about them as people too. Like, I think at the end of the day, you need to really care about people and where they come from and what their story is to understand what they need and what they want to make them successful. So it's been cool to do a little bit of that on both sides over the past couple days.
Piggyback off of that. Alrighty, so Whatnot, obviously a beautiful reselling platform. This sounds like an amazing tool. I personally haven't sold on this yet, but we supply a lot of customers that do sell on the platform, and they're killing it. They're killing it. It's fun. It works. It's stable. It just makes sense, and that's kind of where the world is going nowadays. It's going digital, and even reselling. It's not the same anymore. It's not the days of just taking two very grainy photos and listing it on a website and hoping somebody hits you up are gone. You need to get creative, and especially talking to my audience now from the liquidation perspective, the stuff that we deal with on the pallets, on the return side of this, business and industry, some of it is tough to sell, and this is where you need multiple outlets to move inventory to be successful, to recover as much cash and profits as fast as possible too, because these are live auctions. Like, these people are bidding and paying as soon as this is over. You're not waiting months for a payment or things. So yeah, multiple selling platforms, multiple selling channels, that's the way to go. And if you're missing out on the live selling format in your business, highly recommend checking out Whatnot, because it will add a revenue stream to your business.
Definitely.
But before we go, we got to ask tips and tricks for first-time attendees. So you're signing up for a trade show, you've never been to ASD Market Week, you're coming to Vegas, you're excited. What do you pack? What do you do? What some tips and tricks?
So this is my first time at ASD, not my first time at a show, but my first time at ASD. It has been a hot one out there.
Yes.
We just stayed right
114 today.
That is wild. We just stayed right across the street, and our team was like, great, we'll just be able to walk across the street. Man, that is a journey every time we go back and forth, let me tell you. Great walking shoes. I got my Hokas on today.
There you go. Shout out to the Hokas.
Shout out to my Hokas.
We get a brand deal with Hoka because of that. Oh my God!
I'm ready for sponsorship.
We get blue ones. You guys get some nice and black and yellow ones. All right,
yes,
Hoka.
Exactly. So I'm wearing my Hokas. I feel like a good company T-shirt every day. Switch it up. Bring something different to the table every day. And then if you're walking outside, wear a hat because the sun is really hot, and make sure you're drinking a lot of water.
Great tips. Those are classics.
But they never go away.
They're always valid, and it's always, I feel like I'm always dehydrated, even though I keep telling people to stay hydrated. So it's one of those, but please wear comfortable shoes, because my feet are killing me.
Yeah.
But we got one more day of the trade show left.
Okay,
you
great.
guys excited?
Super pumped to round it out and end on a really, really high note here.
And Whatnot hosted a meetup.
Yeah.
How did that go really quickly? Summary?
Yeah, we hosted a happy hour last night. Amazing. Again, it was a cool mix of people that we work with, so that are already on Whatnot, and then some people who we just met here, and
community building,
who were excited to chat with us and excited to spend more time with us. So it was great. And again, just to meet the community IRL is what we're about.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristina
Garrido.
Sorry to butcher that.
That's okay. We don't need
from Whatnot. Check them out. Link with more information and signups down below.
Yes.
Subscribe, like, and share this video. Share it to the reselling community that we all love. See ya.
Bye.